Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5, where we are going to resume our exploration of the Edge Gallery after a little bit of a detour these last couple of episodes. And I think we're just going to follow this side of the river. I mean, actually, we could cross it if we so choose. We might need to enter the actual giant fortress, which I think is supposed to be on this island here, or inside this pillar. Although we were told of some possible back entrance. Well, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I could cross the river, or I could just, follow the side of the river all the way around here, exploring both of these peninsulas, I guess? Or is there a specific term for a bit of land enclosed or mostly enclosed by the loop of a river? Anyway, yeah, we'll eventually end up exploring all of this. Of course, who knows, with all the distractions that are no doubt about to come our way. We will see. And we should eventually run into those giants, well, into many giants probably, but including those that are threatening this group of would-be settlers here, or preventing them from reaching muck. Yeah. Right, so we're going to start our expedition. And actually, I don't know, I guess I'll just mention it quickly. So before I started this recording session, I was thinking that that might be a relatively simple way to make this, this whole preparation for a new expedition a little bit easier, because I'm already using this auto hotkey script to rebind the WASD keys, so I can, move them to use them to move the map around a little bit more quickly, a little bit more easily. So I figured it should be possible to create macros, basically. So I hit, for example, Control P for the priest buffs, and it would then just cast PM1 and then PH1 to buffers Luca, and then similarly MI1 and so on for the health buff on the party. And I don't see a reason why that shouldn't work, but I just couldn't get it to work, no matter what I tried. So single hotkeys work just fine, or single key rebinds work just fine. I did that for the WASD keys and a couple of other letter keys that were in the way. But no matter what I tried, I could not even get the game to recognize, the button combined with a modifier like Control or Alt, for example. Let alone, oops. That was interesting. I hit D, which is the default for battle disciplines, which I did rebind to B. But now when I scrolled around quickly and hit the D key, it actually brought up the default key binding. That's really strange. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It could be me not doing something, or could be me doing something wrong, even though I tried a lot of different things. Or it could be the game just being weird, because I talked about it at the very beginning of this series, how it's actually kind of tricky to even record, because it's running in such a weird way. The engine is just very peculiar and just barely works, I guess. Hi there, writhing masses. Just barely works under a modern OS. So it could just be that it's simply not possible to get that to work. Either way, it's also not a big deal at all. And definitely not worth spending any more time than I already did trying to solve. Just figured I'd mention it. Now, anything else? No, I guess not. We're just gonna kill these slimes, I suppose. That's probably not worth buffing for these necessarily. It's not the right button to press. There, B-A, P-N. There we go. No double hits from you, unfortunately. Surprised to see that these slimes don't seem to do anything other than just attack for normal damage. They don't even poison, which is extremely strange. Why did I do that? Would have been much better to cast any kind of spell and get this over with more quickly, but oh well. Okay, that was really, really bad damage. Much worse than before. Okay, Full damage works just fine. Oh, I guess it's... I thought his mighty shot at least dealt okay damage before. Oh, I suppose single digit was really on the very low end. I was just getting extremely unlucky. But yeah, generally these are, of course, rather resistant to physical attacks. Empress Lucas' melee attack is not physical, so that's why that one's performing much better. Okay, anyway. Skull and trash. No thanks. Get some health back. 2 quick heals. And, well, I wanted to follow the river, so... Not a bat. Hello, digging spot. Energetic herbs, alright. Huh? A fen rat. Okay. Can we reach you? Probably. Yes. Oh. Where's Lucas slowed? Okay, so they have a slow counter. Interesting. Thankfully, those kinds of effects are only applied to melee attacks, so that's nice. This might have been a mistake, attacking these, but then again, let's see if we can take that one out. Nice. Okay, we could. Okay, and the rats actually decided to return to attack Rasluka. This one, never mind. This one didn't. It's fine though. Being pretty reckless with my mana here, but you know we can very easily return to town. Oh, Swafnir leveled up. Congrats, 9 points. That is enough for sharpshooter, I guess. Right? I suppose so. That's now at the same cost as bows again, so next point is going to go to bows. Unless I'm forgetting something that I wanted to do instead, but I think we're just boosting his damage as much as possible. I think so. Oh, okay. That works for me. So it's not the button to press. We don't need to heal. Smite. Okay. Finish it off. She was... Oh, I guess she was so slow that she missed her turn. Right. You just wait. Mighty blow. Pretty good. Oh, and you got a second attack, actually? Wait, what? Rasluka feels sluggish after the blow lands. Rasluka slowed. Okay, that was... Yeah, that was the counter effect. I guess she must have just happened to have enough action points, which I wasn't paying attention to, because I never am. I'll take it, though. Okay. And rats, what's this? Someone's belongings just lying on the floor? Iron halberds, steel gauntlets, some money, crystals, digging spot, mandrake root. Actually, also picked up these herbs earlier. Gold necklace. So I must have found that earlier, possibly in the. No, where did I find that? And why didn't I sell these things after on my most recent return to town between episodes? Huh. Not sure. It's fine. Let's see here. Claimed by Corrado, who's sitting right there. Hold on. I want to quickly check out along the river here. That was lucky. What's that, huh? Okay. I see. Corrado's claim, huh? Yep. The ceiling in this mine is very low. The lone miner walks around constantly hunched over. He doesn't seem to have any protection from the giants. Perhaps he relies on this cave being too small for them to fit inside. I suppose I would be relatively safe, although I don't know how safe I would feel with giants lurking just outside, basically laying siege to my tiny cave. He's understandably surprised to see an Empire soldier entering his claim. You manage to calm him down before he panics. He says, "I'm Corrado. This is my mine." Oddly, he has a big sack hanging from his belt. It is wet with fresh blood. That's kind of gross and a little bit concerning. We should probably address that first. What is that bag for? It's meat. There are a few rats down below. I throw the chunks to them to keep them busy while I work. Okay. I mean, we could probably help with that in a slightly more permanent way, but well, it doesn't seem to be an option. So this is your mine? It is, all mine. All mine? No, just this mine. Nobody can have it. And I'm not hiring, if you're looking for work. Well, I mean, not work as miners. But, aren't you worried about the giants? Nope. The mayor of High Ground has made sure we'll be safe from them. All I'm worried about are those thieves from Muck coming and taking my crystals. Huh. I mean, we've heard that agreement with the giants isn't necessarily 100% reliable, but, you know. Found anything good? Kind of, not a great question to ask someone who seems already a little bit suspicious. Huh, I guess he doesn't mind. Not yet. I've just reached a good strike, but I haven't smashed anything good loose yet. Okay. Do you have anything for sale? Not yet. Soon, though I promised most of my best crystals to the Incantor back in town. The Incantor? Incantor Temple. He's from the surface, like you. He buys our best crystals. Right. I'm looking for the Whirling Thresher. Do you know where it is? Is that even like a common name? Would people know what we're referring to when we say that? No. I thought that was just a story. Well, if it's real, I'm not going to look for it. Yeah, that's probably a pretty healthy attitude. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, right. I picked this up. I had in the back of my mind that I wanted to do something, and I think that was that. Okay, well, let's see here. That is just that. You know, why don't we, for no particular reason, finish up exploring outside the mine. Lurking Crawler. Well, that's not the Thresher. Although it might be something similar. Stupid bushes. Are we already in range? Probably, huh? However, if I could lure that Thresher thing outside of the range of these shrubs, and or pick off the shrubs one by one. Out of range, really. Really. You know, that would be ideal. 70 damage, not bad. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Well, we're going to be fighting multiple things at once here, so, or, you know, multiple things in a row at least. So I think some buffs are probably advised. Should probably have started by not pressing the wrong button. Prismatic shield against a fire damage here. Wait, wasn't she? She's hasted, but I guess she was hit, and that reduced her action points. Okay. War blessing. I guess you might as well use a mighty shot for what it's worth. Right, now you have 10 points. Can heal everyone. Can switch your weapon, and I suppose. Oh, fire damage. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Doubt we can take it out like this. Although, I mean, close. Right, this is a poisonous shrub. Okay. Okay. Decent attack. It's running away now. That's kind of weird. Oh no, there are so many more shrubs. Oh god, I hate it already. Why did I decide to come here? I mean, I would have done that anyway eventually, but Okay, I doubt we can shoot you from there. Yeah, of course not. Still too far. Still too far. Still too far? Really? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to be in range of all kinds of shrubs at this point, so... Whatever. Yep. I guess this thing only attacks in melee, so technically, so long as it's, you know, running away from us, it doesn't do anything. It's not really, we don't really need to concern ourselves with it, but I don't know. I don't know why I said but, because it looks like I'm actually going to start dealing with those shrubs first. Trying to kill them as quickly as possible. Okay, well, now it turned around. Not sure what the AI is trying to do here. I mean, now it looks like it's going to try and reach some party member. Maybe I should actually deal with it. Yeah, we're just basically gonna be completely poisoned all the time. Yeah, I'll finish it off. I think the burning shrubs are actually worse. Or what are they called? Flaming shrub. Well, close enough. Okay. Nice, that was a good shot. Thankfully, we're able to reach that one. I mean, the acid is kind of nasty, I suppose. And I think for now, the rest of the party, everyone but Rasluka, is far enough away from the flaming shrubs to at least not be affected by those, I think. Well, everyone's, of course, constantly poisoned here. Health is looking okay-ish. So fire's not going to work against this one, huh? Or actually, wait. No, never mind. Fire is going to work against this one, not the other ones. So, yeah, that works just fine. You can heal her. Actually, we dealt with the poisonous shrubs. Oh, and I never actually cast haste on him. That's why he never got a second cast, a second attack, second action. You know, that's fine. So these are, well, still pretty resistant to physical, but not as resistant as they would be to fire attacks. So there's that. I swear I will never be able to reliably gauge attack ranges. What the heck? Oh, there is another stupid poison shrub. Stupid tiny little view window. Well, I guess we started attacking this one now, so we have to deal with it. Well, I wanted to cure some poison, but I guess since that thing is still around, it doesn't even matter as much. Or, you know, it's not going to work at all because we're going to just be re-poisoned immediately. He did actually have his mighty shot back. God, this is so much damage. We still have prismatic shield too. Holy crap. Let's kill it? Okay, good. Nope, it's too far. Actually, before I forget again, here. Not going to make a big difference at this point, but maybe it's going to help a little bit. Mass healing. I guess we're going to go for this one. Right. Massive shot. Come on. 81 damage. Okay. Well, he can act twice for what it's worth. Thing is, we are gonna get re-poisoned immediately. Well, maybe not immediately. We'll see. Please kill it. Okay, that helps a lot. Yep. New acid for everyone. I guess you can just hang back and heal a bit. Massive shot. It's not too far away, come on. And hopefully we'll finish it off. Well. Oh, come on. There you go. Ugh, so annoying. Too far away, too far apart, rather. Okay. Man, these things are never fun to deal with. I don't know. It's just something about those shrubs. Particularly nasty. Let's see here. Spiritual herbs. This unfortunate miner here. Thanks for the lamp, though. Purging crystal. Right, you have a bunch of those. For what it's worth. Not that I ever actually used them, but you know I could. Healing herbs. Let's see, any more digging spots I missed? Probably, but maybe not actually. Well, there's one. Grey mold and some healing herbs just sitting out in the open like that. Right. Okay. Someone else level up or anything? Nope. 12 points. Wait. Actually did? Oh yeah, she must have leveled up very recently. Maybe I just half consciously registered that. That's why I figured I'd double check. More mage spells it is, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. That's nice. That is nice. Let me just actually... What? Finish what you're doing first. What was I doing? I don't even know. Okay. Let's see here. Arcane Blow was 17, actually. Okay. So we're almost there. Almost where we need to be. One more point, and then we'll be able to learn every single spell in the game. Mage spell. So that's good. You are at 13, which is also almost good enough. Of course, yeah, I mean, Divine Host, again, it's not really a huge priority. Divine Restoration would be nice. Return Life is, well, we're already there, so... Yeah, we'll just keep working toward it. Maybe we'll make it, maybe not. You have 5 points, right, but we want more melee weapons for you, I think. Yeah, I don't think putting more points into quick action is worth it at this point. Or really anything else. I could invest in some more protective stuff, but, you know, we're typically doing okay in terms of survivability, unless we're facing something that's obviously way too strong. And I would just like to, you know, be able to deal more damage. So I think mostly focusing on more offense from now on, as I have been for a while. Okay, so we did dig that up. Okay, now this guy and his rat problem. Maybe not a problem. I mean, he seems to be doing okay. Yeah, let's use one of those lamps, just in case there are any secret buttons, perhaps. Buffs are still going for the time being. There is a button. Speaking of which, is there? Oh, it's not actually a button. It's one of those decoys. Yep. Actually, there are multiple. Oh, right. There's also a rat that I only should have seen, huh? Not very tough. There might be a lot of them, though, to make up for it. Come on. 89 damage, not bad. Of course they poison. And they attack twice. That's always fun. They take very good damage from everything we've thrown at them so far, so that's encouraging. Oh, hi there. Another one that did not see us yet. But maybe we wanted to see us. Cure you. You're not going to be able to reach that. Any more rats? Yes. At least a couple that way. And we can reach that, so let's maybe take another look. Oh wow, there's a lot of rats. All rabbit rats. Well, I'll wait there and see what they do, I suppose. Okay. Guess they have not seen us, which would allow us to do a surprise attack on them. They're not very strong individually, but they're kind of annoying with their poison. And there is a large number of them. I should have probably have used the time to buff here, but well, actually okay. Right. Oh, still not enough to trigger them. I mean, normally enemies would see us from that distance, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Seem to be waiting for something, which is kind of concerning. A little bit. Okay, well, go with protection first. Oh god, so many. Oh, wait, experimental rat. This one? Yes. Okay, a bit more health. Not a huge amount. Still not coming. Let's see. You get a buff. Actually gonna do this. That way, the corridor is blocked off by you two. Do this. I didn't want to go forward 2 spaces. They're still not coming. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just start attacking. And with any luck, they won't actually be able to approach us because the corridor is blocked. Unless there's a way around, that could be. But it would have to be a very long way around. So, maybe they cannot reach us. I guess you can switch to your bow and shoot that one, for example. Oh, actually, shoot that one as well. I don't know why. Okay. Now we got some of them coming, but yeah, no more than 2 of them will be able to attack us. So maybe we can just pick them up like this. Also, right, the experimental rat, the boss, I suppose, still sitting there. Let's see how far you can reach with one of these. Divine Fire. Far enough, as it turns out. I like it. Well, we're gonna go heal after this anyway, so... Nice. Oh, I probably should have switched back to your proper weapon, huh? Oh well. You can't even reach that one. See, in this case I would have sworn that was too far, but... Again, I just... cannot tell. Well, we'll just keep doing this. And... well, some healing would be nice, I guess. So, heal them both like this. Okay. Switch to your proper weapon. Here, check the experimental rat. That it looks like we'll never find out what it could have done to us. That's definitely for the better. Oh, that's too far. Of course it is. Let's see here. We haven't done that in a long time, but maybe some icy rain? That does not deal a lot of damage. Is it still worth it maybe for Oh wait, that's much better damage than I thought. It's not actually terrible. I thought I could have sworn that those were all in the tens. I don't know what I saw there. Obviously not what was actually going on. Never mind then. That's it's starting to be really wasteful. Shoot? No, that's too far. Let Tattersail deal with those perhaps. You help with these here. Finish that one off. Actually, that one's panicking. So you can finish off that one. Actually, maybe both? Nope. Not in line of sight. 100 damage. Just like that. This one's also running even though it's not panicking. What's going on with that? Nice. Switch places with her. And shoot the rat. Awesome. Okay, that went pretty well. If I do say so myself. Save the game. And I guess we got a lot of crystals to steal, I guess. Well, I mean, we did help with his rat problem, even though he didn't admit it was a problem, but obviously we all know that it actually was, right? And a lot more crystals. I mean, he would never have been able to grab all these crystals from, from the rat nest. So, even, he couldn't possibly have thrown that much raw meat to distract them. So, I think it's perfectly justified for us to take these. Also, as always, the real big crystals are still around. We're not touching those. We only pick little scraps. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna take this hammer just in case. Maybe I'll return to that Fang Clan cave. Oh, hi there. Actual button. Oh, did you open this? A bunch of mind crystals. Really not sure if we'll be able to do anything about these or anything with these. But might as well collect more. Always keep collecting. Oh, we're gonna be going to a different map here. In fact, we did. Oh. Okay, I mean, this is not the main giant territory. I wonder if it's going to connect to that? There's a narrow tunnel here, too tight for a giant to comfortably maneuver. Yes. I mean, shouldn't all the tunnels up to this point have been too tight for giants? Also, there is something adjacent to this corridor here, which is interesting. Didn't see a button though, so I don't know. The tools and broken rocks indicate that they're working to widen it. Oh, wait, so is this giant territory then? There's a trap here. Large and nasty looking trap. Setting it off would be very dangerous. Well, we did disarm it. Warp wolves. Well, we are kind of approaching the giant stronghold now, so there's that. Wait there, perhaps? Health buff has actually run out on Swafnir. You shoot that one, at least. Okay. You probably preserve your mana. Preserve. Well, not leveling up anytime soon, so we'll have to deal with it. Switch back to your flaming sword for now. Oh, he's... No! I'm dumb. Because his stupid health bar was blocked by the terrain, which is, not something that should actually be happening. Arguably, but, well, it's, of course, how it's always been. So it's my own fault for not paying attention to that, or, paying attention to the huge health bars on the left side of the screen. But my eyes are always completely focused on the actual viewport here, and... What am I doing? Don't want to anger any more of those. I'm gonna save it now and, keep going, because I don't actually remember when was the last time I saved Why do I keep going forward? We have to return to town. It's not a big deal. Town's only a minute away, so you know. There was a second set of stairs leading into the caves, right? Into the mines, right? So this might just be leading to that. Heavy boots, yes, I'll take those. Take that lamp to give to Swafnir later. Not sure why I'm just plundering this guy's mine. I guess he was a bit of a jerk. Not really that bad compared to most people we've met. I don't know. I guess I don't really need a justification to just randomly decide to steal from someone. Anyway, moving on. Moving back, rather. And there we go. Everything's fine. I kind of needed to return to refill Xaz's mana anyway, so, you know. Not a big deal. Yeah, I wonder though. Actually, let's talk to this guy again and see if he will respond to... well, or if we have an option to tell him that apparently his mine is connected to, or seems to be connected to, the Giant's Fortress. At least that seems to be the case. But apparently that's not an option, so... well... I guess they are still pretty far away and still working on widening the tunnel enough to actually connect to his mine. So, you know, it's not an immediate problem, I guess. Let's see here. It's not the button to press. Come on. Actually, I guess you might as well use that. I was going to give that to Swafnir, but we also needed a new light, so, you know, that works out. Okay, hold on, though. There is something... there is a button. Yep. Absolutely is a button. How did I miss that? I mean, I don't know. I guess I just did. PH1 MI1 and so forth. There. Not a big deal. Okay. Easy traps. It's not a... that vase is not something... yes, I'll take those. And these. Don't mind if I do. I should probably be feeling bad, but... oh. Oh. Hello there. This soldier landed his skiff on this island to set up camp. Then something killed him. As you search his camp, the water starts to bubble all around you. Horrible pale creatures walk out of the water all around you. As they lurch toward you, dripping and moaning, you find yourself shuddering with terror. You focus and try to control the impulse to flee. On this island, the only place to run is into the black cold water, or back down the stairs we just came up. Which is you suspect what they want. Well, water zombies. Interesting. Okay. Game mentioned terror. I'm having none of that, so I'm gonna go with some prismatic shield here. And, well... they have us surrounded, so it's not really... can't really do much about that. Fiery attack should be fine against undead, so let's see. Okay, terror counterattack, which sucks. Quite a bit, actually. Well, can't be helped. They're probably also gonna apply terror with their normal attacks. Or do they? Maybe not. They do stun though, which sucks. Stun or slow? Yeah, slow. That's actually pretty bad. Well, we can counteract that partially like so. You, unfortunately, have to uncheck Lucas' mind. Maybe... oh god, this is not great. This is not great at all. Okay, thanks for not being slow. We absolutely need him to do multiple actions. I'm going to focus on you first, because... yeah, I was afraid that, well, it might not be 100% guaranteed. But, Yeah, there's probably a very, very large chance to actually get terrified on counterattack. So, yeah. I'll haste you anyway. Well, and then I guess we... are these all in range of each other? I'm not sure. Let's try. Well, these three are, so I guess that's good enough. You will heal everyone. You kind of need to heal yourself. Although, of course, I would... Well, it's a risk, but you know, obviously we need to kill these things as quickly as possible, so... Let's do that. I forgot to cure you. That's fine. Kind of. It's not great, but, you know. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. We're not... Somehow we're not dead. Or rather, you know, Xas isn't. And we've actually significantly reduced their number. You know, he probably should have died due to my misplay there. That was way too risky. Okay. Will they counterattack? I could try attacking this guy twice, but I mean, chances are she's just gonna get terrified, and then she will lose out. Her turn will end, right? Obviously. I'll just... Actually, never mind. I can just... Well, no. Do mind. Moving once, of course, meant that she couldn't move a second time. I was wondering, though, if the attack actually kills the enemy, if they would still get the counterattack, and I... No, they did. Okay, she just actually resisted, though. So that's the thing. You can resist that kind of effect. I mean, of course you could. Why wouldn't you be able to? Repel Spirit. No, she didn't overcome the fear this time around, but okay, we did it. That was not as bad as I thought it would be. Expected much worse. That was pretty nasty, though. Okay, so what do we get for this? Iron broadsword, iron breastplate, 40 silver coins, a one of death. We have one of those. I guess we used a few charges of that against the Slith gods. Well, not really gods, though. Very strong Sliths in Koravis. So, yeah, that seemed to be doing alright. I mean, 14 to 140 damage. Potential to deal pretty decent damage. I guess I could give the second one. Not to you. To you. For what it's worth. I mean, probably better than Acid Shower, to be honest, which I don't think I ever used. I mean, it's really just a single target acid attack. Which, you know, technically 20 to 60 damage is not bad. It's definitely better base damage than his acid arrow. I don't know. Healing herbs. And, oh, okay. That was interesting. Actually, hold on. Can we use that boat? We can. Huh. I was totally expecting that to be, you know, half rotten or something. But I guess this guy didn't actually die here that long ago? No, that raises a question. Was this their private stash here? Although it's not accessible from the side. Right? From the island. There's no button on this side. So technically it's only accessible from what's-his-face's mine. So maybe that's more like his treasury here. Though he did say that he sold his most valuable crystals to the enchanter in town. Maybe he had sold them, but they were still being stored here. In that case, whoops. Anyway, we were starting to go down this corridor. Well, we did start going down that one toward, seems like possibly toward the giant fortress. Oh, this is another one of these. Okay. Well then. Basic buffs are still up. From the pit around you, you can hear the hissing and clicking of horrible monsters. What kind is it this time? You're concerned. This man isn't. He stares into the chasm, hypnotized by the constant hissing and gurgling, every so often. He takes some red meat out of a jar and throws it down. Then he turns to you. I am Kuato, of the Circle of Life. I have claimed this cavern for new life. You must go now before you upset these young, delicate creatures. Yeah, about that. Okay, I mean, just to be polite, I guess. What is the Circle of Life? We are believers in the value of all forms of life, even those that thugs like you would hunt into extinction. We protect and hide specimens of creatures that are almost wiped from the world until we can find a place to put them where they and humanity will be safe from each other. Well, you know, I technically don't disagree with that notion of, relocating dangerous species to somewhere where they can live in peace and not pose a threat to anyone. But I don't know if their specific methods are necessarily right. And either way, I mean, they're breeding monsters. What the heck? Obviously, they're evil and need to be eradicated. Plus, we have a quest to do so and are getting paid. So, sorry, buddy. Anyway, some think we are mad, but once Nephilim and Dorikai were thought to be beasts for slaughter. But they've always been intelligent and sentient and able to speak and had a culture, unlike, most monsters. I guess we are slaughtering things that are technically not just mindless beasts, but, details. Anyway, now we know different. Until we can give the same dignity to these glorious worms. Ah, worms, huh? I will protect them. What's in the pit? Young worms, pink, moist and fresh. They're unusually intelligent specimens, capable of thought and communication amongst themselves. Oh, okay, well that answers that question. Let's just ignore that. Thus, it is more important to protect them. One day, we will be able to speak with them and request that they stop fighting with us. Think of the things that we can learn from them. Until then, they must not be eradicated. Again, he's making it pretty difficult here. He's definitely making a better argument than the spider lady, who I don't remember actually making any kind of good argument for why to, not kill those spiders. I'm actually going to leave for now. Quato nods. Thank you for your wise decision. One day, we can all benefit from the things we can learn from this race of intelligent, if occasionally bloodthirsty creatures. Quato throws more meat into the pit. You hear lots of hissing. Right. So, I only did that, of course, to position ourselves closer to him, save the game, and prepare some buffs. Because while I'm not 100% convinced that we're doing the right thing here, I'm still 80% convinced, which is good enough. So, you're growing monsters. You must be stopped. In the name of the Empire. Quato looks disappointed. Pity. I had thought that I was capable of making a very compelling argument from my point of view. Yeah, you did, to be fair. Much better than most madmen I encounter. So, good job. This is the end of me. Oh, well, this is the end of me. Oh, no. Come on. 700 health. I mean, at least you gotta maybe put up a bit of a fight. Break your armor. Break the rest of you. Okay. You're not a complete pushover. See, I appreciate that. That was a pretty heavy hit. Okay, since you are going to be casting spells at us, we're going to do one of these. Could have slowed him down, but then he's already half dead, so, probably not particularly necessary anymore. A boosted smite, a non-boosted smite. Okay, cloud of searing lightning. Oh, and indeed, we are actually affected by that lightning debuff, which I don't think we can cure, so we'll see how bad that's going to be. Also, did the other cultist we fought earlier not actually summon spiders to her aid? Did we just fight her by herself? I know I tried to summon more spiders using the gong. Maybe I was just expecting that to happen, or, you know, her to call spiders, and she never actually did. Yeah, I think actually that was the case. You know, I should heal. At least. I should try, even though I don't think this is gonna work. Nope, doesn't work. But the damage isn't that bad. Partially thanks to the prismatic shield, I guess. Okay, so it really was just him, huh? Let's see here. Group haste. Oh, you have group haste, okay. And mass bless, which you have a bunch of, and I never use them. Okay. Huh? Oh, he's still affected, actually. It's all good now. Let's just chop everyone off, even though we weren't allowed to summon spiders from that other place, so we're probably not allowed to summon any worms here. Ring it? Now that Quattro is gone... Oh wait, no, I did summon spiders. Of course. Now that Quattro is gone, you ring the gong. Unsurprisingly, it gets the attention of the creatures in the pit. They begin to emerge, curious about who's calling to them. Right. Searing Wormkin. Oh god. And they have quite a bit of health too. And there's one right here. That's fine. Well, I mean, it's not ideal. But we'll see. I did save the game, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, Searing. Searing could, of course, mean all kinds of things. In this case, it's fire damage, which is kind of what I expected. Although, it wasn't especially resistant to fire damage. No, not at all. That was pretty okay. I doubt purely physical attacks would do much better. In fact, they might be doing worse. It's blocking a lot of physical attack there. Okay. They also do use acid. So, I guess... Could you not focus all your attacks on one of us, who hasn't even done anything to you yet? You jerks. It's too good a chance to pass up. Actually, that didn't do all that much, did it? Well, probably still better damage than I could do with anything else. Wait, is this one different? Oh, Inferno Wormkin, what? How did I not see that? Okay, so the searing ones are actually acid-based. And the Inferno one is the one with fire damage. Okay, that's a lot of health. I mean, we're still buffed. Yeah. Cure you. Have you cure yourself. Do a strong heal there. I could have Resluka run away from that thing, but I could also just finish it off. Yep. Oh, never mind. They have started spreading their attacks out a bit. That's appreciated. Okay. Mass healing. Of course, also means that pretty much everyone is going to be poisoned, but you know, it's what it is. You can do one of these. Of course, the boss here is most certainly going to be resistant to fire, so I don't know. I'm still going to do this. Yeah. That was pretty good damage, at least to the Searing Wormkin. Okay, good. Reduced their number quite significantly. I'm gonna break your armor. Still pretty resistant to fire. Oh, don't kill him, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna finish off those first. I think. You only got one action, unfortunately. You're still hasted, but kind of low on HP there, which is not great. Maybe we can distract you, or just murder you. That works. Okay, Okay, good, good. How does fire work against... Oh, actually pretty decent. Against a single target like that. Just fine. Again, only 9 action points. Everyone's damaged though. But, I mean, we should be pretty safe now with the numbers significantly reduced like this. Okay. I don't even need to try fire. But how about acid? Okay. Nice cure, because we should not have to deal with more acid at this point. Also, I'm just gonna preemptively switch to your physical weapon, because I'm pretty sure fire is just not gonna work. In fact, we know that. We tried the Divine Fire before, and it does like 1 or 2 damage, even boosted, so... Well then, lightning it is. Just also not working amazingly, but, you know, better than nothing. Actually, what might work decently is a boosted smite. That works quite well. Too bad we don't have any other... Well, I mean, I suppose technically we have one other source of cold damage. It's not great, though. I mean, maybe I'll give it a try. Why not? Keep pressing the run button. I see range 62. That's actually pretty good. You know? Just in the interest of finishing this thing off as quickly as possible. There we go. Okay, and it dropped fine leather. Which, you know, is okay. Fair enough. Right, we got the meat in here. Save the game. Bring it. Makes a lot of noise, and that's that. Only 1 round of monsters to summon, which is to be expected. Was to be expected. Okay, I mean, that cost us a lot of mana, of course. There are at least 2 more wolves, and then who knows what else we'll find here. I don't know, maybe... We were told that there would be... that we might not be allowed to enter the giant's fortress through the main gate, right? I mean, we technically should be, but... Giants, right? They're so random. They might just deny us entrance, even though technically we should be allowed. So, you know, in all likelihood, we are actually not going to be allowed in the main gate. And there is supposed to be some kind of back entrance through some kind of cave. We might just have stumbled across those right here. I mean, what else would this be, right? This is getting extremely close to that part of the map. In fact, it's literally called Giant Spire. I didn't catch that before, so that answers that beyond any kind of doubt. Now, that being said, do we actually want to go there yet? I mean, that's kind of our main objective for this area, so, you know, my instinct is to just save that for last. I guess now we know that we could take that way. I think I want to return to the surface and keep exploring along the river, as per my original plan. And take a look at the front gate at least, and see if that really isn't an option. Maybe diplomacy will actually get us in that way. You know. And either way, I just feel like looking around the overworld a bit more before we deal with those giants. I also wanted to... Wasn't there something... some potential moral dilemma with that? Well, there is with muck, right? We're supposed to basically choose muck over, or high ground over muck. But I wanted to actually talk to those people and see what they say. The quest about the giant diplomacy, what was that all about? Ah, right. Yeah. So we are supposed to get the giants to attack muck. Which again, I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that, because that just sounds outright evil. I can't imagine the people of muck being so bad as to actually deserve that, but we'll see. But yeah, either way, I want to, you know, take a look at muck and talk to the people there first before I make a decision either way. So that's another good reason not to keep going in this direction. Anyway, either way, I'm going to call it an episode here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.